Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the Hyperkin Duke in translucent green. It's currently available at major retailers. Here in Australia it's available at JB Hi-Fi and EB Games for $129.95. So here's the front of the box, showing an embossed image of the front of the controller. Both sides of the box show an embossed image of the sides of the controller, with the back showing an embossed image of the back of the controller and basic information about the product. The top of the box shows the name of the controller, and the bottom of the box doesn't show too much except for basic warranty information. So let's open this up. This box does not want to open. There we go. Okay, so here we have standard USB micro. Let's just get this out of the plastic. So here you have a large cable that comes with the controller. It's 9 feet, and as you can see, it takes a standard USB micro B connection. Okay, so first time holding it, feels pretty good. But the triggers here, they feel definitely a little bit softer, a little bit lighter, and these buttons are interesting. They're very small movement in them. They're just kind of a little bit different than these, that's for sure. D-pad feels kind of like it always has, and yeah, got your USB connector there, and you got the back of the controller. It's fairly simple, just Hyperkin and Duke. So here you can see the back and start buttons have been changed to the new styles. And let's have a look at this screen. So I've got the cable plugged in, so let's have a look at the logo startup. As you can hear, there's no audio to it, but you can actually get it to play again if you just press the Xbox button. And this whole area is one big button that you can press. Does the same function as the Xbox button on a current controller. So unfortunately, this controller isn't wireless. Microsoft generally don't allow third-party controllers to actually be wireless. The Hyperkin Duke has additional bumpers to meet the Xbox Controller third-party standard that duplicates the functionality of the white and black buttons. The memory card slots have been removed. Like current Xbox controllers, the Hyperkin Duke has a headphone jack. The D-pad feels slightly improved over the original, with more precise directional control. So here we have the Hyperkin Duke next to the original Xbox controller, and they're pretty much identical to each other, except for the previously mentioned differences between the two. And let's just have a look at the tops and the bottom of the controls, as well as the backs of them. Here's a quick comparison between the Hyperkin Duke and the current Xbox One controller. This is the Project Scorpio edition. You can see it pretty much dwarfs it. So I've had time to play with this, and it's quite comfortable, but it does have some oddities when playing with modern games. My fingers aren't particularly long, so when I'm trying to use the bumpers, it can be a little hard to hit them when I'm holding it comfortably. They're just slightly too far for my fingers to actually get at. Also, it is a little bit difficult to press the back and start buttons while you're playing a game, which are a little bit more prominently used in games these days. If I want to go, say, from pressing the face buttons here to pressing the start button, I tend to hit the thumbstick a little bit, and it's a little bit of a stretch. A lot of things on this controller are a little bit of a stretch to do, at least with my hands. The triggers are in a very good position, however, as they're a little bit lowered on the controller. But everything else is fairly good. The button placement is a little bit to get used to, but it works out once you get used to it. I'm personally enjoying my time with the Hyperkin Duke, but it's difficult to recommend. It requires a lot of dexterity in the fingers to move from place to place, especially in modern games. But if you have long enough fingers, you should be alright. So what do you think about the Hyperkin Duke? Did you use the original Duke controller? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let us know in the comments section.